the other side of that pickup truck is my car. And I'm going to the house. Jumping in the shower, popping some Tylenol. And gonna say, again, thank you for coming along for the ride. And this is how it all begins. Waning gibbous moon, trailhead ahead. 24-hour challenge is on to help Wounded Warrior Project Carry Forward event. Wish I was down in Jacksonville with the rest of the company. They're gonna have a fun event in the morning, but I'm virtual here in Mississippi, Roosevelt State Park. Let's get it. Let's see how many miles we can do. Got over 1,100 bucks raised. See if we can pick up a few more later today. After 3 hours in, about 7.5 miles, I've taken 2 breaks. Nice and cool out right now. A lot of people camping, RVs and tents, and it'll be about an hour and I'm gonna start smelling bacon, and I may have to invite myself into one of these campsites for breakfast. Time for breakfast. Bear can, food, water, new stove. Trying out a new stove today, Pocket Rocket, MSR Pocket Rocket 2. Burns less fuel than my old stove, which crapped out on me in New Mexico and thrown in the garbage. And we're having cheesy pepperoni pizza bowl for breakfast. Can't beat that. Nutritious, fortified with 8 essential vitamins and iron, and moms love it. Kids love it too. Back on the trail in the middle of this, well, over halfway point of this 24-hour hike, helping out Wounded Warrior Project. And I had a lot of friends ask me, why are you doing this? The why question. And you get a lot of time to think while you're out here, and why is one of the biggest questions, and it's not a simple answer. So I'll just hit on it for the people that ask. Why? Well, guys love challenges. And I don't care how old you get, and I'm getting up there. I'm in the 4th quarter of the game here now in my life. And you still want challenges every day. And then the second why is, if it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. So it's not easy. It's a butt kicker. I'm sore. I'm almost 19 miles in, and I move slow because bad knees, bad hips, ankles, bad back, stuff like that. But I just keep going. There's no speed. I take breaks, drink water, stretch out, talk to mountain bikers, stuff like that. I just enjoy myself. So if you're not enjoying yourself, you're doing it wrong. And then the next why is, why do I go to the VA like a lot of you and get to run around? You know, why do we just get jerked around for a lot of simple stuff? So post 9/11, the Wounded Warrior Project came into fruition to help out the guys who are getting jerked around. So I'm not eligible for Wounded Warrior Project's help, but I'm still fundraising for them because I don't want the younger vets to have to go through what I'm going through. You know, I waited 4.5 hours for a prescription refill. There's no reason for that. I had to go get a new physical when the doctor should have just called in the prescription. You know, the system's broken, and I don't think all the younger veterans should have to face that stuff. So Wounded Warrior Projects, it's a necessary evil. So shouldn't be that way, but you know, here we are. And then the last why question is, we stop learning when we quit asking why. Think back to if you have kids, when your child was 3 or 4 years old saying, "Mom, can I have 10 popsicles?" No. Why? Because I said so. Well, you just stop them from asking the question why. And that's what happens to us. We stop asking why. Why do we do things? Why is this? Why is that? And so we stop learning. We just take it for what it is, what the system dictates to us. So never stop asking why. And that's my reason why I'm doing this hike. Mainly, it's good exercise. I am prepping for the Ice Age Trail. So I've got to get some miles in. I got to put up with the pain. My dogs are barking from walking on roots last night. And it is what it is. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the physicality of it. I get a lot of time to think. So if you really want to try something different, go hiking at midnight with a headlamp on down a trail and listen to the sounds. Your imagination will play in on you. Is that a bear? Is that a mountain lion? What is it? What am I dealing with? And then you just keep on rucking down the trail. But in the end, some guys go to the golf course, some go to the bar, I go hiking. And that's my why. So I appreciate all the support. And it's after lunch, making some good miles, and I will put another video up here shortly. Have a good one, everybody. Winding down the last couple miles. I have just over 2 miles to get to the 50K mark, 50 kilometers, which is 31.07 miles. In the back of my mind, and I told a couple people and my wife that was my goal. See what my body could handle after that, because I'm not 17 anymore. Got some bad hips, knees, ankles, back. But I keep toughing it out. It's fun. The day it quits being fun is the day I quit doing this. But I just wanted to take a second here and thank all those people who donated and believed in me. You could have taken your money and donated it to any cause, but you donated to the Wounded Warrior Project through me. And I had a goal of $1,250 in the end, and we achieved that. So my heartfelt thanks goes out to everybody. And I'll post your names, the donors, in like the credits at the end of this video. But there's too many to name. And I will tell you, friends from the Army, friends from baseball, people I haven't seen since the 80s that we've stayed in touch with. I mean, it's been amazing, the love and support I got. Family in Utah, on the Gulf Coast of Mississippi, Wisconsin, all over the country, donated to this cause to help me out. And I can't thank you enough for that. I really, really can't. It's a tough thing to ask for money when budgets are tight and all that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of good organizations in the world that need help. And I'll go out and grind out for these organizations like Wounded Warrior Project, Stop Soldier Suicide. I did one of these for, let me see, American Heart Association, Special Olympics. I've done a few of these. And people have always come out to support it. I put skin in the game. I don't just ask for money. I throw my own cash in and then I go grind it out per miles. And you guys respond. Some of the texts and messages I get along the way are pretty good. So you guys keep me motivated. Couldn't do this without you. Not only your financial donations, but the texts and calls and emails you send. And I know a lot of you are tracking my progress online through my Garmin, but thank you for your motivation. Thank you for your donation from the bottom of my heart. I can't thank you enough for that. Love you all, and let's go finish the last couple miles. Final stretch back to the car, about the last quarter mile. And I got one last thank you. I I'd be remiss if I didn't do this. I work for Swisher International, and Swisher has a Veterans Employee Resource Group. We call it Valor. You don't have to be a veteran. You don't have any military ties to join it. And they get involved in so many unbelievable activities. Valor does, and I'm proud to be a member of Valor. And everything from blood donations to Operation New Uniform for military transitioning out, to Habijax, Habitat for Humanity in Jacksonville, to Wounded Warrior Project, and there's a list I could go on. I could add a few more. But coming up on the soccer field here, my car's on the other side. But Swisher is the greatest company I've ever worked for, and that includes all the teams I worked for in baseball and basketball and the Army. It's just an unbelievable organization that believes in us when we set up Valor, and they get involved enough to make sure we're successful, what we need to support all these nonprofits. And if I finished this hike and didn't give thank you to Swisher, man, I'd be dropping the ball, because they're one of the reasons I'm out here tonight. So I got involved with the Wounded Warrior Project, both headquarters in Jacksonville. And that's a big statement, because I've been with some organizations that don't care one iota about what goes on in the community, but Swisher does. So big thank you to Swisher. Now, about a quarter mile from the car, these guys playing soccer under the lights here in Roosevelt State Park. I've got my 31 miles in and then some, but when this night started, well, I guess it was morning at midnight, 20.44 hours ago, when this started, I guess I said, this is where it all begins. So this is where it all ends. That's the trail I went down. And on the other side of that pickup truck is my car. And I'm going to the house. Jumping in the shower, popping some Tylenol, and gonna say, again, thank you for coming along for the ride on this hike. And I'm gonna get some thank yous out to some people, phone calls in the next day or so. So again, thank you to everybody who participated, from supporting me all the way through this thing. I really, truly appreciate it. Have a good night, everybody.